Life has been crazy lately, and to be honest, I found myself feeling kinda everywhere, so I decided to try something new, a 6 a.m. routine.
Back up on my Grizzy on my boss shit, yeah. Ask me how I'm doing awesome, yeah. Fake ass energy, that's where you lost him, If you come around this time it costs, yeah. I can't trust nobody, no, we all fucked up. I don't trust nobody, only God I trust. Over traumatized, so the squad might bust. Probably get your body, then the squad locked up.
This isn't your typical 6 a.m. morning routine video. It's not pretty, it's not wrapped in a bow. You know, it's an honest and raw story about wins and losses and new perspectives. And honestly, growth can be uncomfortable, but being stagnant is unbearable. And I know I need to apply more pressure, so I really need to just change it up. So here's to putting in everything and nothing at the same time.
I've been in my head, I don't know which way to turn now. Thought it was forever, but relationships and turn out. And I'm sick of trying, man, I start to feel the burnout. People come and go, that's a lesson that I learn now. Back up on my Grizzy on my bar shit.
Girl, how I love you, I can't love myself. Stay awake, I wish I'm someone else. Girl, how I love you, I can't love myself. Stay awake, I wish I'm someone else. Girl, how I love you, I can't love myself.
But we too bossy, we don't tread softly, but not flossy, the streets that taught me, I'm just tryna get my niggas paid. We came from Section 8, and I knew I was a nigga since the 2nd grade. Man, I swear my time is coming, cause I'm never late. Came from broken homes and broken
Yeah, I seen what my fridge look like. It's pretty empty, so I think we about to go grocery shopping real quick. With the 81 greens. I'm gonna talk more about it probably when I come back with these. Like, this has been kind of fire, I ain't gonna lie. Especially for the gut health. You know what I'm saying? But down to the grocery store.
Look, dollar bill, listen close, this is not a drill. Niggas hungry trying to get a meal. I've been in life, who gon' pay a bill? I've been in action, been attraction, surplus with niggas lacking, shining light but still be blacking, red lights will stop the action, ready to go, even when it's slow. Higher heights to balance out the lows. Can't ride the wave cause you ain't got a boat. All your niggas on the... Alright, y'all, I'm doing a bit of a check-in right now. I'm hoping you guys can hear me. I'm gonna try to be kind of low-key cause I'm in Trader Joe's. And people right now are like watching me while I'm filming this, but right now, it's like around, it's 10:40 right now. And I really don't feel like I have no structure right now for this morning routine. I'm kind of winging it as it's going, and I know I need to sit down and think about what I'm gonna do. But I'm thinking that, I told you I'm gonna be meeting up with some people, and I think it'd be helpful to actually talk to some different people about like what their morning routines are, or in general, what their productive routines are, so I can get some words of wisdom and implement some of the things that they say in my own. If you're like me, trying to also establish some type of new routine to boost your productivity, hopefully what they say inspires both you and me. But right now, it's looking like I'm just winging it for real.
Knowing with you was forever. God, I wrote you a letter. You said to follow the vision. I know that it's different, but it's better. Everything still got a season. I cannot be here forever. As long as I'm still praising God, living and breathing, I'll write you a letter. Back to the top, give me lit. Touch the gas so I know what it is. Do a drama, I'm not a kid. Talk to me right or it's never again. Big dog status had caught me a medal. They finna see how I change for the better.
All right, y'all. So the day kind of didn't go as planned. Definitely was off. I gotta go to sleep earlier. But I am happy about the fact that my tiredness like kind of went away as I was doing things. But I ain't gonna lie, I did take a nap. So I don't want to lean on naps because I feel like I could be doing stuff while I'm napping. But I think I might need to nap a little bit if I'm waking up this early. So I'm gonna come up with a game plan for a routine. I got some things I'm doing tomorrow. I don't know how this is gonna go, y'all. I hope that I don't fail and let y'all down. Like, this is real raw. Like, man, like just getting up early is tough. But you know what? We gon' think positively and we gon' succeed. So I'm gonna catch y'all tomorrow, and hopefully tomorrow is a better day. So yeah. Okay, so update. It's the next morning. I did not go to bed early. I did not go to bed early, so like yesterday, I'm tired. I ain't gonna lie, it just be so dark. Like I be wondering what to do. But now the sun is coming up a little bit. I think I'm about to just like make my AG1 green shake. Probably like do something on the computer, download some music. It's gonna be like a pretty chill morning. Again, it's Sunday, so it's kind of hard to figure out what to do productively in the morning on weekends, since what I do is film and edit, and obviously I'm filming this video, so I feel like I'm already doing that. Yeah, I'm gonna make the shake, I'll make the greens, do some music, and then we'll take it from there. So, yeah, I feel like I got something in my teeth. That was not smooth. In the zone of the music. Like I was tired, but the music got me up now. I'm already cooking up in my head for this video and the next video that I'm shooting. So I actually do think this is like a bright spot right now. Like doing the music early in the morning, like it's like juicing my creativity crazy right now. But about to cut it short, about to head to church. Been a lot of good stuff going on. Gotta praise that man up above, you know what I'm saying? Even when there's bad stuff going on, I gotta do the same. But about to head to church and then probably make my way back here. And then we'll see what the day brings. So, yeah.
Vegetation and flowers and whatnot, that the bees can come and make honey.
Why do I feel so blue? Why do I feel so blue? Why do I feel so down? Why do I feel so blue? Why do I feel so blue? Why do I feel so blue? Why do I feel so down? Why do I feel so blue? Why do I feel so blue? I need a meal like you. I need some bitches, some friends, and some jewelry. I'm trying to get like you. Sign me a deal like you. Foreign my whip like you. Give me a gun and pop me a nigga. I'm trying to be lit like you. Flex on the ground like you. Show all my bands like you. I talk to my friends, I talk to my family. They don't understand like you.
y'all, so right now I'm in the Saint Genera Festival. Basically after church, I went home and I took a nap. I was tired, I crashed. I had crashed. But I'm with my boy, I'm with some friends, so I'm gonna try to get him on the channel real quick so he can give me some words of wisdom. And yeah, so I ain't gonna lie, y'all gonna rock with my boy. I gonna rock with him, but yeah. Alright y'all, so this is my boy Brandon. I told y'all I'm gonna have him on the channel, giving me some much needed advice on how to get this routine right. So my guy, you gotta introduce yourself.
Hey guys, my name is Brandon. I'm a 25-year-old living in New York as a tech creative. Yeah, that's about it.
Alright my guy, so I told you that, well, in the video, and I told you separately, that I'm struggling going to bed early. I was very candid with you guys that this routine is like kind of hard to get into because I'm not going to bed early enough. So like, is there anything that you do to go to bed early, like turn the TV off, like what you be doing?
Well, something you definitely gotta do is clear your mind, empty your space. No phone, no computers, like the last hour before I go to bed. Like just keep it outside of your room. Because for me, if I'm on my phone, or if I have my phone in my room, I'm just scrolling on TikTok, scrolling on Instagram, and it's like, you put it down for 5 seconds and you pick it up again and it's like it's on a loop. So
that's true.
Great thing to do, just keep the phone, computer out the room and just maybe get an old school alarm clock to wake you up.
Oh, old school alarm clock is crazy. I ain't gonna lie, I'll be scrolling. Okay, so do you have a morning routine?
A bit. When I wake up, I think the first thing I love to do is actually open up my window shade to just look at the grass, look at the trees outside.
Okay.
I think I'm just so used to being on my computer every day, just looking at nature is one of the most peaceful things I can do. Kind of like resets my mind for the day. And I wake up, go take a shower, and just head out.
Shameless, low down, breaking hearts, let it go.
How do you get in like the productive like mind frame like in the morning? Is it the shower that kind of wakes you up, or like what do you do? Like listen to music?
Yeah, not much of a music, but I like to, most importantly, make my bed. I think that's like making your bed is like, I've heard this before, it's what sets you up for the day. You're doing something that gives you a sense of accomplishment. Making your bed is like, oh, you know, it takes five minutes to do, but it's a useful 5 minutes. Because, you know, at the end of the day, you're going to come back to a made bed. And you're already getting that, you know, sense of fulfillment, accomplishment to start your day. So I think that's great. That's something that I do. Other than that, yeah, that's pretty much it.
Are there any books that you've read? Is anything that's changed like your perspective on productivity, creativity, like is anything around that, them lines?
It seems cliche, but I really love Atomic Habits. It really broke down the psychology of what it is to form a habit, why you're having bad habits, and how to break out of that negative cycle loop. So I think that's a great book that helped me out a lot.
Atomic Habits.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been doubted. I've been counted out. I've known dark nights. Now I made it out. These are my deepest secrets. Thought I'd take them to the grave. But I gotta be real right now. Trust me, I mean what I say. Trust me, I mean what I say. Trust me, I mean what I say. I've been doubted, I've been counted out, I've known dark nights, now I made it out. These are my deepest secrets, thought I'd take them to the grave, but I gotta be real right now. So trust me, I mean what I say.
These niggas dismissing the hard work, they calling it talent. And I find that disrespectful, cause I put on the mileage. Up for the shit, but I'm down for the challenge. Step off the scene just to find me a balance. These niggas don't want it to get it, cause when it got hard, them niggas will quit it. So much hustle, dog. It's all about that muscle, dog, yeah. Trying to make it out the struggle, dog, yeah. Hey, watch out, this shit bubble, dog, yeah.
All right, y'all. So I won't even lie. I fake failed today. I didn't get up at 6. I woke up around 8:20, and I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm a little disappointed in myself. Like, this is the first time I'm woken up late, but I think in general, like, I ain't been going as hard as I could have been. I feel like the strongest, like, the biggest hurdle for me to come over is like not falling for my desires to like want to watch TV and chill late at night. That's causing me to like have late nights and the early mornings, and that's making me exhausted, like low key. So I didn't wake up at 6 a.m. I had my regular work day, work from home. I ate, and then I felt like I had to make it up in the gym, but to be honest, it really don't make it up. So I feel like if I'm gonna do this, there ain't no moral victories, there ain't no half truths. I gotta really commit to it and be disciplined, or like, what am I doing it for? Like, obviously, like, this is a video, but this is like the real raw, and that's part of it. The ups and downs, the trials, the tribulations, the wins and the losses. So, you know, y'all getting a real story, but I gotta go harder. You know, I just gotta, like I said, commit myself to it and take it serious. Like, don't fall victim to like pleasures and desires of like, you know, wanting to chill and getting too comfortable. That's the main reason why I'm doing this. So I ain't gonna lie, I'm a little disappointed in myself, but if there's one thing that I've come to learn about myself in these 27 years that I've been on this earth, is that my bounce back game is crazy.
Again, straight from the 8. I'm walking with God, I don't need a drink. The devil be talking, I don't entertain. I'm walking in faith, I'm sowing my seed. I did it in faith, I gave it to God, and He made it great. Put me in good soil and took out the snakes. Straight from the 8, I'm walking with God, I don't need a drink. The devil be talking, I don't entertain. I'm sowing my seed, I did it in faith, I gave it to God, and He made it great. Put me in good soil and took out the snakes. I'm finna good and I'm done acting fake. Heard a step out the crib, I'm done being late. I'm finna walk in the word, don't need drapes. Bruh, I ain't shooting no demons today. I'ma keep seeking the kingdom with faith. I'ma trust in the truth so He got in my ways. And I hope that you get it today. And I hope that you find it your way.
Alright, y'all, I just got out of work. I ain't gonna lie, it was a little bit of a long day. I thought I was gonna crash, but I'm actually more awake and I got a little bit more energy than I thought. I think waking up early and reading, kind of setting the intention and the tone for the day kind of helped. I got to work on time, so that's a plus. But yeah, not too bad for the first day going in the office, waking up this early. But I'm actually headed to have like a little coffee chat with this creative I met like 2 weeks ago. Pretty dope, she's a photographer, and she seems really busy as well, so hopefully get some gems from, you know, how to have a better productive morning routine and boost productivity, yada, yada, yada. Y'all know what the deal is, so I'm gonna catch y'all there. All right, guys, so this is the second guest on the channel. You can introduce yourself, please.
Yes, hello, my name is Losmir Roma.
So we're gonna get into it. I'm gonna ask Losmir some questions, and y'all know what I'm doing for this video: productivity, morning habits, and we're gonna see if we can get some gems.
Yes,
So my first question is, do you have a morning routine?
I do. So I try to wake up as early as possible.
Okay.
After getting enough sleep, which is very important. And then I go to the kitchen. I do the lemon water, a little bit of water with lemon. It's like the first thing that should touch my stomach. I normally try to work out right after, before I get hungry. It's the best way to burn calories. After that, shower, get ready. And then I like to normally either read a little bit for like 10, 15 minutes, any kind of book or anything that is lined up, obviously. And then I like to also journal. So I will write things that I either have in mind or something that is bothering me. And then I also have the famous gratitude journal where I write 5 things that I'm grateful for.
Wow.
And that changes your brain. If you do it every day for 28 days, it will make you more positive. It's like proven psychologically.
Okay. So I'm gonna tell you, so you guys know that I was very open in my journey with journaling, that I kind of stopped because I was journaling for a while, and it was helping me. But I feel like it got to a point where if I wrote about something and I didn't get to it, I would have like imposter syndrome because I wrote that I would do X, but I didn't do it, and I'm constantly writing about it, and I'm not living up to what I say I'm gonna do. So that was like more of a personal thing. But have you like experienced like any type of like imposter syndrome? Like how did you get to like where you are? Like,
So I got one great advice from my mom. I used to say, you know that you do get a satisfaction and a good feeling when you get it done, right? So you have to remember that. If you don't want to clean the bathroom, but you obviously hate the bathroom being dirty, you know it's going to feel good once you clean it. So you just push yourself.
That's actually a good way to look at it. Yeah,
I'm telling you, I said to my mom, how do you know, like, what do you do to push yourself in order to get there? She says you have to remember the outcome, which is where the satisfaction and the good stuff is. She says once you do that, you push yourself. I'm a monkey project running around, I start one project, I jump to the next one, and I never finish sometimes a lot of things. But I also learned that even if you write down a lot of things, you might have 10 things to do, but you might not get to all of them. So you have to prioritize. Like you have to make sure what are the 3 top that need to be taken care of. And then based on that, you can go every day little by little. And then trust me, it feels really good when you cross that and it's like done.
And I'm gonna catch y'all. Alright, y'all, so I just finished up work. And I really want to record that again and show that since you already know what I do for work. It looked kind of boring, but I ain't gonna lie. These days are starting to feel so long. Consistently waking up at 6 a.m. versus getting up 7:30, 8 o'clock just feels so different. Like, it's crazy. But I'm actually about to link up with the next and the last guest that's gonna be on this channel. I ain't gonna lie, she has a different career path. Like, she seemed kind of dope, so I'm excited for her to be on the channel and offer her perspective. And for real, I'm hoping that y'all gaining something from having different perspectives other than mine on this video. I'm really just trying to provide as much value as possible, especially since I've never done this before. But I already know, like, I'm not gonna be waking up at 6 a.m. for the rest of my life every day. Like, that's not happening. I think the biggest thing is I wanna know, like, what they do to implement or stimulate greater productivity and creativity, because those are things that I'm gonna use when I wake up 6 a.m., 7 a.m., 8 a.m., 9 a.m., like whatever time I'm waking up. So that's really the bigger thing here, not necessarily waking up early. But yeah, we're gonna link up with our guests and see what we get into. So yeah, I'll see y'all there. All right, guys. So we are with our third guest of the channel, and we actually got blessed with this space. Y'all know I'm a New Yorker, and I didn't even really know about this. So this space look good, the ambiance is good, but we're gonna get right back into it. So please introduce yourself to the people.
Yes, hi everybody. My name is Kanree Wright. I am a journalist and host, as well as a consultant and a brand strategist. So got a few different things going on.
Yeah, you got a lot going on.
Yeah, I got a lot going on. Got a lot going on, but we're managing, and that's why this conversation is so important, because
for sure.
Being multifaceted, like I need to put my wellness, my health and wellness at the center, because I do have a lot going on.
No, for sure. So, all right, so you do have a lot going on. So how do you have a morning routine? Like, how do you keep everything balanced?
Yeah, for me, I feel, like I said, even if I didn't have a lot going on, like mind, body, spirit, like that wellness piece will always be the number one thing for me. And I just feel like that's how you need to start your day, right? Because like the minute you start and like you begin your day with some intention, it kind of sets the rest of the day like on that level.
Gotcha.
You know, like I feel like when I wake up, first thing I start looking at my phone. Like you can't really control, right? Don't look at your phone first thing in the morning, because you can't control like what you're gonna see. It's like you're all of a sudden being blasted with all sorts of information, and it's out of your control. So What I try to do is make sure that I have a 1 hour like routine that I do every single day. That covers my mind, body, and spirit.
Oh, and what goes into that? Like, I know you said no checking the phone.
Yeah.
What else?
The routine, like I said, it's mind, body, spirit. I make sure that there's at least 20 minutes for each of those things, and that takes an hour. So for me, that's like light. Like, I want to journal for a long time. I want to work out for a long time, you know, but at least knowing every single day I've given 20 minutes to prayer, meditation, you know, something to feed me spiritually.
Gotcha.
And then 20 minutes to mindset. So whether I'm listening to a podcast or reading a book or journaling.
Gotcha.
And then 20 minutes, some type of physical activity.
That's actually really good. You know, it's funny that you're saying that because I actually started taking like the whole, I guess, spirituality side, like I gave it more attention. And I started journaling at the end of last year. Because my friends would like do it, and I seen like a lot of YouTubers like, yo, get on the journaling. So I started doing it, and I felt really good because I feel like my mind moves 1,000 miles an hour.
Yeah.
And journaling gave me time to sit on a thought, flush it out, and like kind of like think about it more.
Yeah.
But what I found was I would write things in my journal, like I want to do X. This is what I want to do. And when I wouldn't do those things, I was mad hard on myself. Like I low-key had like
because now it's
syndrome.
real.
Yeah.
Like, it's real. Once you write it down, it's real. And I've always journaled just because I'm a writer. But I have so many thoughts all the time. And even though I'm an extrovert, like that's most of my day, but like my 15% where I'm just like I need to be in my own space and I need to get it all out. That's how I do it most of the time, is like through journaling.
Gotcha.
It's just like a release. Like I'm able, like you're writing to yourself, you know, and like sometimes it's like, hey, this is what happened today, and sometimes it's this is what I want to be or to become, and like I speak things as if they've already happened.
Gotcha.
You know, and it just like creates another level of realness.
Test. Mic 1. You know, I actually like that the focus is on like health and well-being, because I feel like when I think about productivity culture, it's like, at least for being a creative, it's being on a laptop, being on the phone, kind of overstimulating yourself with the apps, trying to gain inspiration. And I found that a lot of my best ideas come when I'm off the screen.
Right.
Like when I'm away and I would think like I'm not being productive because I'm not doing the things that like the editing and the filming, but focusing on everything else really is like the anchor, which is kind of crazy.
It is. But that's why, like for me, that's number one. Because I'm like, that's where the creativity comes from, you know? That's where like to me it's alignment. And as much as you're like I think you were saying you just started getting into spirituality a little bit more.
Yeah.
And I love that. No, seriously.
My mom loved it too. She'd be like, go to church, do this. And I'm like, nah, I'm like.
Okay, so what are you doing then?
So I always I feel like I always prayed.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like I believe in God, but like I just never I guess was intentional about like going to church or like praying, of course, like religion. But now it's like I've gone to church a few times. I've gotten more comfortable. I'm yet to open a Bible or anything like that, but I feel like I've gotten closer to God.
Yeah.
And it's kind of ironic that I feel like I'm getting closer to Him, and you know, there's a lot of good things happening. Like, and of course, like when there are bad things going, it's not
ironic. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, it's not ironic at all that like you get more intentional about like your centering internally. You know, that is to me, that's so important because it feels like my anchor. Right?
Gotcha.
It's like it feels like you have something within you that allows you to like make the decisions that align with where your life is supposed to be.
Gotcha, yeah.
It feels like you're not doing this by yourself, even though like the God is within, right? But being aligned to that, like I feel like pours out into everything else. So it's not surprising that like, you know, everything's kind of unfolding.
For sure.
Yeah.
So, what book have you read or books have you read that's kind of changed your mind on creativity, productivity? Like what's really like elevated your mindset to get to the place where you are now? Any books?
I guess we're gonna talk a lot about spirituality.
Yeah, let's do it. Nah, it's a good thing. Like,
Yeah, so that's really important for me in general. So a lot of the books that I read in terms of like productivity starts from there. So a book that really helped me do that, like mindset-wise and spiritual, is called The Law of Attraction. So I think a lot of people now, like, you know, creators talk about like manifestation and The Secret and, you know, all of that. And yeah, years ago, I was introduced to this book, and to me, all of these things, it all comes back to the same spirituality. It's just like written in a different form for different people to be able to receive it.
that's a great way of putting
That's
it.
how because I am Christian and I do read my Bible. But I also, so I see certain things like where it'll say like, as a man thinketh, so is he.
Yes,
and then
yeah.
there's like the philosophical, you know, to that too, right? And even like the law of attraction is like things that are like unto themselves attract. So the more of the same types of thoughts you continue to have, the more of the reality of that will be attracted to you. Of course, life happens.
Yeah, you want me to cut it?
No, you're so I was just gonna say
I appreciate you. Thank you. This is good. Oh my gosh.
Ceiling fan blowing cold breeze on your body. I can't tell you really what it is, but you got it. Makeup in the morning, you got dresses in your closet, but you grab them tight, you in love with being modest. You a move body giving interviews. I'm just saying I'm amused, but you ain't even flexing. And you cool, tatted up, cover rules, different vibe, new improve, but you ain't even flexing. And you ain't gotta try too hard. Number one fan, your side, you applaud. Got me think about inside the walls. Words cut deep, it's like a sword.
Gonna lie, guys, we gotta talk. So I'm at the airport right now, and I'm actually headed to Orlando. And I woke up at like 5:50 after going to bed around like 12:30. And I was like, yo, I hope I make this flight. But I'm deciding if I want to wrap up this video here while I'm at the airport, or when I touch down in Orlando Saturday morning, because Saturday is like the end of the week, so it's the end of the video. But I'm feeling like I kind of want to just end it here. This was a crazy week. I feel like I learned a lot, and filming yourself while trying to get up at 6 a.m. while never doing this before is tough. I feel like this would have went a lot smoother if I wasn't filming, but I tried to give y'all like the raw, real experience. And I feel like when I initially went into making this video, I was so focused on the 6 a.m. and seeing if that would boost my productivity. But I feel like what I realized after talking to the guests on the channel and after going through it myself was, yes, waking up in the morning does have its advantages. Like, you get to knock things out earlier. And just like, I guess that advantage of being up early bird gets the worm. I think some of the things that go into boosting my productivity and creativity are things that I can implement regardless of the times I wake up. Just being more spiritually aligned, journaling, using certain apps. Like, these are things I can do throughout the entire day, not just at 6. But I just feel like I learned so much, and this is very needed. Like, I feel like I'm in a point in my life where there's a lot of great things happening, and I just need to stimulate greater productivity so I can sustain what's going on. So I'm just really proud of, like, you know, the people that came on the channel. Like, I'm just hyped that, you know, I had my first guest on there for real. And I'm hoping that each and every one of y'all that watched this video got something out of it. I just feel like when you are spiritually aligned, real talk, and you're handling like your well-being and your health, things do follow. It's crazy because I just released a video like 2 weeks ago. My iPad video is going crazy, and I had hit 5,000 subscribers. And by the time this video is up, it's probably 10,000 plus of y'all. And it's like, that's because I'm more censored. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm just more focused. So I hope that y'all enjoyed this video and y'all took something out of it. Again, links in the description for anybody that y'all want to follow that y'all seen on the channel. But yeah, I'm gonna catch y'all there for real. Deuce.
Back up on my Grizzy, on my Bossy, yeah, yeah. Ask me how I'm doing awesome, yeah, yeah. I can't trust nobody, no, we all fucked up. I don't trust nobody, only God I trust. Over traumatized, so the squad might bust. Probably catch your body, then the squad locked up. Look, I've been in my head, I don't know which way to turn now. Thought it was forever, but relationships didn't turn out. And I'm sick of trying, man, I start to feel the burnout. People come and go, that's a lesson that I learn now. Back up on my Grizzy, on my Bossy, yeah, yeah. Ask me how I'm doing awesome, yeah, yeah.